Howdy gamers, how's it going? Jester back at it again with another dogshit video. And today I wanted to talk about something I've cared about for a really long time, and it's kind of recently started becoming meta. And there was this thing, I think a long time ago, there were people like iDubbbz who really got on it, where there was a big community on YouTube that are kind of still around, but it's mostly the remnants of what it once was. They would just sit there, they'd be in like the corner of a fucking video, and they would give little to no reaction, little to no constructive commentary, and just feed off of other people's content. Now, I should say, I think it was very easy for people to be like, those guys suck ass! And I get that. Right, I get that. Those people needed kind of to be told, like, you're fucking retarded, and then they kind of settled down. So that's not always awful, but I think the majority of people who watched the reaction channel videos, though, didn't actually ever change their fucking mind or stop watching because iDubbbz made a video. So I'm not sure how much impact that, and considering I have roughly 1/1,000,000th of exposure, how much exposure whatsoever this is going to make, but I hope at least the people that are going to watch me talk about this are going to be some of the people who support this kind of shit. The way it once was is almost the exact same way now, but no one talks about it, and that's because Twitch streamers do it. Now, I stream over at Twitch, and I love clicking links and watching stupid little memes. I should say that. But if you sit there watching compilations, or if you sit there watching... I try not to really watch anything over like 10 seconds long unless it's a viewer's video. If you're doing that kind of shit, you are no better than the type of people who sit there and just watch a fucking video. And I don't understand entirely how this shit has been okay until recently. I think Twitch itself has been cracking down on that shit really hard because of the whole DMCA thing. And I should go on a slight tangent. I don't think Twitch are Nazis for this fucking rule. The fact that people went unchecked for so long, watching hours of other people's content or listening to other music, and it never got dealt with, now, I don't know. People just were privileged for a really long time. That word's kind of ruined, privileged, but whatever. And, they were just really well off, and now they have the thing taken away from them, and they're upset. Well, you really shouldn't have ever had it in the first place, right? The one thing that does affect me is I listen to music all the time, and I can't do that anymore, and that makes me sad. But, whatever, it is what it is. I can keep playing the same Zelda and Skyrim soundtracks over and over again like I am right now. I've really gotten used to it a lot easier than I thought I would. Go fuck yourself, camera. Okay, it's focused. But the reason that I believe that the Twitch streamers get away with sitting in the fucking corner saying fuck all about the video is because they are worshipped as gods. They were above criticism. Now, I think when they saw reaction channels, it was very obvious because it was like that entire person, right? It's like that entire person, everything they ever do is just react to videos, so that's all they can be criticized about, so it's their whole person. The thing that complicates things with Twitch stuff is like, let's say, for example, like Pokimane, which I say she's going under a lot of shit right now, and I've documented evidence of at least 4 months ago, and I know I've hated her for years, just because I don't like popular things. It really wasn't much more than that. She was always like, ooh, and unironically doing that makes me want to vomit. So I've shit-talked Pokimane for a minute, and she's recently come under a lot of fire for this, which is weird. I don't know why people are witch-hunting Pokimane, even if she thinks she's above it. Like, who fucking cares? Do you watch Pokimane? No. Why? Do you think the people that are watching her are gonna get their hands off their dick and click on their video? No. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, it's like, but it's not just her. There were a lot of streamers that, like, I really, really liked, and they had this issue. And I know I've talked about Reckful a lot, but it's something I actually really liked about Reckful's stream, because this was a big issue in, like, 2016, and it's starting to settle down now, which is great. But in, like, 2016 or so, that was really, really popular for streamers just to scroll through Reddit, especially when the just chatting section came out, or just sit there and watch videos the whole time. And it made, and I think that was 2017, I believe, around the Pokemon Go launch. And that stuff upset me pretty bad because people like Greek God X, someone I liked a lot, I could never see him actually do his own thing because he was always busy watching Reddit videos or YouTube videos embedded in Reddit. Just because this person is good in every aspect other than this, right? Because there are a lot of streamers like Greek God X, which I really liked and I think is a great person, but would do this really big thing. That doesn't mean they're not above that criticism. It really doesn't mean that just because you like the rest of his content, then you can't kind of shit talk the guy a little bit because he sits there watching other people's shit all goddamn day. And the thing that kind of annoys me a little bit too, and this is one that gets recommended me to a lot, is Asmongold Reacts. I understand there's probably different people in other scenes, and even though I'm not really playing Classic WoW anymore, I see Asmongold Reacts, and he is a Classic WoW streamer, a massive one, to X video. And then his reaction video gets like 1 to 2 times more views than the actual video did. And a lot of people are like, oh, it just brings more attention to that original video. That point was already obliterated a long time ago saying it was bullshit. You are taking away views from that original video. That original video is coming away with less than what it had originally. And I understand there are some niche exceptions to this. There are people like Glink and people like Mizkif who are active members of the community and actively consented to that stuff being done. That is not the situation 99.9% of the time. And it puts these people in really shitty spots. Because let's say you're someone like Lazy Peon. I've watched this guy for an ungodly amount of time. And you create a video talking about a really dope new MMO, and then Asmongold reacts to it and talks about it, and his shit gets way more attention, while providing little to no original thought whatsoever. As Lazy Peon, what the fuck do you do? People praise Asmongold like a god. The other 90% of his stream, this isn't really that much of an issue, so it's if you try to make any complaint about it whatsoever, people will flip the fuck out. So you're SOL, you have no options, and it really sucks. Now, I'm lucky that my videos are too dog shit to be stolen anyways. The only time that ever happened was when a channel called I Steal Your Videos just straight up uploaded my Funny Mike video, just the whole thing, just on his channel. I thought it was funny, and I didn't really have any views, so I wasn't mad at all. I don't know, the only thing I saw was that I could send him an email asking him to remove it, so I kind of did that just to show him that I saw him do it. I doubt he took it down. I can't find it anymore though, so maybe it's off. But yeah, that's about it though, gamers. I feel like this opinion isn't controversial at all, but I know there's a hell of a lot of people and a hell of a lot of real smart people that would never watch the original reaction channels watching this kind of Twitch stuff. So hopefully at least a couple of people I can bring this to their attention, that just because they're on Twitch doesn't make them above the whole reaction channel shit. And also, if you're trying to get me to react stuff while I'm streaming, stop sending me the 10 hours of that black guy twerking. Please. Thank you, gamers. Have a good one. Alright, that video sucked ass.